me start this video off by saying that I was wrong about the Boston Celtics. Now, let me start this video off by also saying that if you go back to March 6, 2022, which it is currently May 31st, 2022, so we're a little over 2 months removed from that time being, I said that the Boston Celtics were pretenders. I said that Jason Tatum was a top 10 player, but I did not believe in this Boston Celtics team to go far and deep into the playoffs. I thought that their season turnaround was a mirage. I thought it was an anomaly. I did not think that they could beat the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat, or the Philadelphia 76ers come postseason time. I did have them beating the Brooklyn Nets, which I'll give myself a little pat on the back for, but this team has done nothing but prove me wrong and to prove the doubters wrong consistently all year. And I want to give a huge shout out to not only Ime Udoka for being the first rookie head coach in NBA history to win 2 Game 7s in a playoff series and taking a team who was on the cusp of being a championship contender team with Brad Stevens all this year and finally getting them over the hump. But I want to give a shout out to my guy, Color Sports Riley, one of the best Boston Celtics fan bases and Twitter accounts out there. Make sure y'all go follow Riley and Color Sports on Twitter, man. His links will be in the description down below, man. Seriously, one of the best out there. But let me get back to the Boston Celtics aspect of this, because I'm a man, first of all, who can admit my wrongs. You know, every basketball take, no matter how much basketball knowledge you've got, even the best of the best, they get their predictions wrong sometimes too, and this is one of them. I wholeheartedly admit I was absolutely wrong about this Boston Celtics team. They've had the toughest road and path to the NBA Finals this season. I understand the Golden State Warriors went through the MVP. They went through Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies, and they just took down Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, but what Jason Tatum, Ime Udoka, and the rest of the Celtics organization has done in order to get themselves to the finals has been impressive, to say none the least. They beat Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets, the only team in the entire NBA playoffs that got swept. Then they move on. They beat the reigning and defending NBA champions in the Milwaukee Bucks, regardless if they had Chris Middleton or not. They did that, and they went and took out Giannis Antetokounmpo, the best player in the world, in 7 games on their home court, and they got the job done. You fast forward to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Boston Celtics should have never been in a Game 7 with the Miami Heat. They blew a Game 6 on their home court, but they took care of business, going down to South Beach, beating Jimmy Buckets and the Miami Heat team. And regardless of any injuries, and with Marcus Smart, you know, Robert Williams missing some time throughout the playoffs as well too, adversity has been the biggest indicator as to why the Boston Celtics have rose above the occasion and have been a successful team, regardless of any adversity that's been placed in front of them and throughout any injuries or the opponents in which they're playing. This team is so well coached. The culture is changing. You can see it. And Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have finally risen up to the ascending top 10 and top 20 players in which they are, and probably one of the best duos in the NBA. Now, I do want to say I'm very excited, though, for this NBA Finals, which will begin this Thursday night. And even though the Boston Celtics I didn't have making the finals, man, this is probably going to be the best matchup that it possibly could have been. I'm not sure how the Milwaukee Bucks, maybe the Miami Heat, or another team could have gone up against the Golden State Warriors, because I think matchup-wise for both Golden State and Boston, this is a great matchup for both teams. And Jason Tatum finally gets to show his limelight on the stage, at the biggest stage, versus a team that's been a dynasty and have made the finals 6 out of the last 8 seasons. So I'm super excited for this matchup, but I won't be spoiling any predictions or anything about that series until I post my finals preview. But Celtics fans, I had to get on here and admit my wrongs and be a man of my word. I did not believe in this Boston Celtics team. And you know what? I'm here to admit today how utterly wrong I was to my core about the Boston Celtics, man. I'm happy for Jaylen Brown. I'm happy for Ime Udoka. I'm happy for Marcus Smart, who's a dog. I'm happy for Jaylen Brown and the rest of this organization, man. Congratulations, Celtics fans, for making it to the finals, man. I'm happy for y'all, genuinely. That's it for this video. I want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around throughout the entire video. Like I said, make sure you guys stay tuned for my NBA Finals preview matchup video, where I will be breaking down the Golden State Warriors and Boston Celtics side of things. But that's it for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Brett James, aka BJ. I'm out, y'all. Peace.